It was just a casual stroll around the bases last night for the Giants. Plus, a simple game of catch between two infielders. And it all ended with a panda sending everybody home happy. Now the Giants look to keep rolling in game 2 of the series next. We've got baseball on this Tuesday night. It's the Cubs, it's the Giants, game 2 of this 3-game series. Welcome to NBC Sports Bay Area, and it's powered by Xfinity. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwight Kuiper along with Mike Krukow. That's right. Belt the ballot. Hey, that's all we need to say, right?
Well, and we could talk about baseball, too, about what we saw last night. Well, last night the Giants won a 2-1 ball game that was played beautifully defensively. It was pitched well, and there were timely hits. So why not break out the same formula? Because they're going to face another lefty in Jose Quintana, and Giants are going to throw out their own in Derek Holland. So a couple lefties, good defense, timely hitting, good pitching, shutdown bullpen. We got it.
That's right. And the reward for a really nice night at the plate last night, Hunter Pence. He's back in the lineup in left field. We're looking forward to this one. Stay tuned. We'll take you to Willie Mays Plaza for an update. That's right. We're going to do that right after this.
Airlines. Low fares, no hidden fees. That's transparency. And by Jack in the Box. Try the $5.99 Jack Spicy Chicken Club combo with toasted sourdough. New from Jack in the Box.
Fans are on their way. They're looking for another exciting win, just like last night. The Giants, big victory, 7th walk-off this season as they get set for Game 2 of this 3-game series with the Chicago Cubs. Welcome back to our broadcast, everybody. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and we are still trying to rank the 60 most memorable moments in San Francisco Giants history. We need your help. It is the anniversary, the 60th anniversary of Giants baseball in the Bay Area. All right, the 2 you get to choose from tonight, I'll set you up. Matt Cain's perfect game, the first in Giants history, or Gaylord Perry, 1968, his no-hitter. Dwayne Kuiper, Russ Hodges have the calls. Take a look.
On the ground, Arias from deep third, got him! And that's a perfect game. And the Giants mobbing Matt Cain on the pitcher's mound.
Lined up, and the pitch to flat. Strike 3 called. It's a no-hitter for Gaylord Perry. Gaylord Perry gets his name in the record book with the second no-hitter in the history of the San Francisco Giants.
Oh, that's a really tough call. It's almost unfair. I will let you know that Matt Cain's perfect game, it's a 3-time defending champ. Are you going to make it 4? You got to go vote NBCSportsBayArea.com, or you can vote on Twitter. The handle is @NBCS Giants. All right, Game 2 coming your way. It'll be Derek Holland on the hill for your Giants. Gorkys Hernandez back in the lineup. First pitch, Krukenkai. It's all coming your way, so stay with us.
For baseball, game time weather is presented by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Hey, it is the time of the year to get to the beach. The admission-free boardwalk is open every day. It's cooled off. It's 66 degrees. You see the winds and humidity. And the forecast is it's going to be a clear and cool night. Here's the Cubs starting lineup, and it's brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Almora, followed by Hayward, and then Javier Baez, who's hot. It'll be Contreras, Russell, and then David Bodie. Ian Happ will hit in the 7th spot. Caratini is going to hit in the A spot, and Quintana will pitch in bat 9th.
On the hill tonight for the Giants will be the left-handed veteran Derek Holland, making his 18th start. He's 5-7 on the year with a 4.35 ERA. 90 strikeouts and 93 innings pitched against 38 walks. And when you take your at-bats against him, this is how he tries to get you out. You're going to see a fastball that can go low to mid-90s, and he can hump it up there on occasion. You'll see more lows than mids. He's got a curveball, slider, changeup, and he will throw anything at you in any count. Lifetime against Chicago in 3 starts, 1-1 with a 1.89 ERA. So he has pitched well in his career against the Northsiders. And what do you say we take a look at the defense playing behind Derek Holland tonight, starting the Giants outfield from left to right. It'll be Pence, Hernandez, and McCutcheon. Good arms across the board. Crawford, Sandoval will be on the left side of the infield. Chase Darno gets his first start, joined by Brandon Belt on the right side. Nick Hundley, he'll be in the squad, putting down the signs.
So here we go is Albert Almora. Gets ready to stand in. Las Diaz is waiting for the clock to turn to 7:15. And here we are. The first pitch of the ball game is on its way, and it's a swing and a miss. So we get started right on time. Holland, and the 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-2.
93 about in the hands. First pitch you always have to establish is that fastball. And 2 pitches, 2 fastballs, 2 strikes.
Hayward on deck. And a little swing and a foul back, kind of an emergency swing, and it stays at 0-2. The home plate umpire's Las Diaz, and it's Manny Gonzalez. Jansen Visconti is at second, and Jeff Nelson at third.
Well, Las Diaz, he's a low ball umpire. You don't get big corners with him. It's a tight zone, and it can bounce around a bit.
Foul back.
Well, every pitch in this sequence has been a fastball.
Cubs.
So if you're going to throw your first breaking ball tonight, 0-2 count's a good one to do. You can throw it low. Miss.
Tap slowly. Holland's got to hurry, and that's how this game gets started. Stream the Giants on the go this season. Once again, you can stream every NBC Sports Bay Area Giants broadcast on your desktop or mobile device. Giants game streamed on the go on the NBC Sports app. Here's Hayward. Hayward did not start last night. He did get into the game, and he drew a walk. Started out very, very slow average wise, but then he's picked it up. He's hitting .280 with 5 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Shoots this one to Belt. Belt quicks it quickly to Holland, 2 down. A little bit difficult to hit right now with the way the sun is splashed up against the hitting background.
Yeah, the batter's eye, as you can see, has some reflection of the sun. But look, if you're a pitcher, you got to take advantage of this. I mean, it is a couple of innings at this ballpark. When you start at 7:15, you are going to have an edge. And the edge is when you have difficulties seeing the ball, you don't see spin.
Baez takes a strike. He went 0 for 4 in the game last night. Just underway here at AT&T Park. 0-2. has faced Holland twice. He's 0 for 2. In the dirt, 1 and 2. Cubs are 8 and 2 in their last 10 games, so they're playing really good baseball. They're just 1 game over 500 on the road. They're 23 and 22 on the road.
Yeah, they score more runs than anybody in the National League. I mean, they're an offensive juggernaut, and of late they have been on fire with the bats.
And that'll end the inning. Hernandez, Belt, McCutchen coming up. Brought to you by Southwest Airlines. A few changes from last night. It'll be Hernandez in the leadoff spot, then Belt, McCutchen, in Hundley. No Buster Posey. Crawford will hit in the 5th spot. Then it's Pence, d'Arnaud, and Pablo Sandoval. What he's done in his last 10 at bats. And Derek Holland, who's 2 for 30. He'll hit 9th.
On the hill tonight for the Chicago Cubs will be the left-handed veteran Jose Quintana. Quintana in his 7th year at the big league level. 6'1", 220-pounder. He is 29 years of age, and this is what he has done in 17 starts, 7 and 6, with a 4.22 ERA. 91 innings. He has struck out 84 against 43 walks, and you're going to see a lot of fastballs about most of the time. He can run it up there in the low 90s, and he'll sink and cut it. He's also got a curveball and a changeup. More curveballs to lefties, more changeups to righties. Lifetime against the Giants, he's never beaten them in 3 starts, 0-3 with a 5.82 ERA. Let's take a look at the Cubs defensively, starting in their outfield from left to right. It's going to be Happ, Almora, and Hayward, best arm in right. Russell Bodie on the left side, Baez, Caratini on the right side, and Wilson Contreras. He'll be in the squad, putting down the signs.
So the first pitch to Gorkis Hernandez is a called strike. Gorkis last night had the night off. Tardy 0-2. With Belt on deck and then McCutchen. Giants have won 2 straight. They're 29 and 16 at home. Tapped right back to where it came from. And Gorkis is thrown out 1-3.
Well, Brandon Belt has got a lot at stake. I mean, we encourage you to vote. The 2018 MLB All-Star Final vote ends this Wednesday, tomorrow, at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and Brandon Belt is amongst the last 5 to go. You can make your final vote selection for Belt at sfgiants.com/vote and catch all the excitement of the 89th Major League Baseball All-Star Game on July 17th.
Belt with a high foul down the left field line and out of play.
The fans pick, there's 5 guys that are on the ballot that you can vote for, and only one of them are going to go. And coming into tonight's ball game, Brandon Belt was in 2nd place, so he needs some help.
Belt takes high and wide, hitting .303. Belt had 2 hits last night, 2 for 4. And he shoots this one to left. On the move is Happ. Still on the move, and Happ makes the catch as he caught it in fair territory, ended up in foul territory. Nice play. 2 down. Xfinity X1 customers say, show me the San Francisco Giants into your X1 voice remote and get live stats on your TV. Change the way you experience TV with Xfinity X1. Here's McCutchen. McCutchen at 261, 9 home runs, 39 runs batted in. He had a 1-for-5 night. His one hit opened up the 11th inning, and he scored the winning run on Sandoval's base hit to left field. One ball and 1 strike. 5 for 11 for McCutchen against Quintana. Inside corner strike, 1-2.
Good pitch. It's important you establish both sides of the strike zone with your fastball first time through the lineup. And Quintana just established inside to McCutchen.
High fastball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Giants have played 14 games against the National League Central, and they're 7-7. McCutchen skies one out to right field for Hayward. Wynn pushes it back, and Hayward makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Second inning coming up. It's 0-0.
Company. Enjoy a Big Wave Golden Ale or Longboard Lager today.
Here it's a 0-0 ball game.
That's right. We want to remind Bay Area sports fans it's the Battle of the Bay as the Giants take on the A's. And on Saturday the 14th, first 20,000 fans will receive a 60th anniversary blanket presented by AT&T. Buy directly from the Giants at sfgiants.com.
So here's Holland to Contreras, and there's a called strike. Contreras at 284, 7 home runs, 34 runs batted in. He went 0 for 3 last night with a couple of walks. He will be the starting catcher for the National League in the All-Star game, which will be a week from today in Washington, D.C. FP, who is the Nationals' TV broadcast. I wonder how many times FP voted for himself.
Yeah, a lot.
Couple.
That's
maybe.
That's a good point right there.
There's a swing and a miss. Let's check in with Amy G.
All right, guys, as you know, there are lots of ways to score runs in this game. Last night, Alan Hansen did it with speeds. It is our smart play. It's brought to you by your California Ford dealers. Bottom of the fourth, Kyle Hendricks threw over to check on the speedy Hansen, but it backfired. Ball got away from Rizzo, and Hansen took off. Scoring from first after the game, Bochy said Hansen's speed, it is a weapon. Fun to watch. Gentlemen.
Fun to watch is Addison Russell with a big swing and a miss. Russell hitting .279. 0-2.
That's good curveball.
On deck is David Bodie. Got him.
Right now, Derek Holland has got a good flow going. I mean, that's a three pitch see ya. Take a look at that last pitch. Brought to you by PitchCast. Brought to you by SoFi, a modern finance company.
Here's David Bodie. Last night went 0 for 4.
Bam, 94 just on top of him, 0-1. He is in a groove, and this can happen too. You come out of the bullpen, you realize you don't have as many pitches as you normally do if you're in the rotation. And that can force you to be more aggressive, get the most out of your throws. We figure he's got about 80, maybe a little more in his arm. And he's not wasting them. There's no nibble in his approach right now. He's going right at him.
Sandoval is going to have this one squirt by him. That'll be a base hit. So the first hit of the game belongs to the Cubs, and Ian Happ is going to hit. Happ was 1 for 4 in the game last night. In the game last night, the Cubs ended up with 4 hits total. The Giants had 9. So here's Happ. He's got some power.
Well, he likes to cheat too. He'll guess the speed. He'll guess the side of the plate. He'll try and yank.
Very high out of the stretch for the first time, and it's high with the first baseman Caratini on deck.
Kind of a slide step for his first release to home, and you can be a little bit upright the first time you come out of the slide.
Down low. 2 balls and no strikes.
Really not a steal situation because Quintana, the pitcher on deck, is just not a good hitter at all. He's 0 for 2018.
Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw, they got him, and that'll end the inning. They're going to hold things up while the Cubs take a look at it.
Well, even if it doesn't hold up, right now Nick Hundley is throwing with such a compact throwing motion. They got him. See you later.
So that'll go 2-4 on the caught stealing. For the Giants, it'll be Hundley to lead things off.
Brought to you by SoFi, a modern finance company.
All right, Giants coverage is not over after the postgame show. Grant Risby and Therese Vignal. They're going to bring you a fresh take on the game and the season on the Giants Outsiders tonight after postgame live. Here's Hundley. We just said in between innings, it's always kind of a madhouse in here if you get someone that comes in to say hello, and Hundley bounces it out in front of home plate. It's going to be Contreras to pick it up and throw him out. Tom Tolbert came in for, and you only get about what, a minute 10 seconds to visit.
That's your visit.
But he's always fun to talk to.
Well, he's such a passionate fan. I mean, he was a big league basketball player. He's a D1 basketball player, but he loves all sport. I mean, he's into the soccer. He's loves baseball, football. It's always good to see him.
Here's Crawford, 2 for 8 lifetime against Quintana with a home run. And a swing. Ain't gonna miss. No balls and 1 strike. Crawford last night was sensational on the field. Did not get a hit. And on the post-game wrap, I think we all agreed when Dave Fleming said, here's a guy that didn't get a hit and he was the best player on the field.
Well, he was something else last night. I mean, defensively, and you made the observation. It was just like he was playing catch all night with Brandon Belt at first base.
It was awesome. 1-2.
But 2-1 ball games. I mean, you win those games with defense. Defense so important to the pitching.
Nope. 2-2.
And the Giants pitching last night was just off the charts. First of all, I mean, a veteran club like the Cubs, who've been pounding people, they thought they were going to get a rookie left-hander last night and they were going to wear him out. And Andy Suarez was brilliant through 6, and then he gave it to a bullpen that shut it down. Allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and no runs for 5 innings.
3-2 to Crawford.
And that's impressive when you consider how offensive this Chicago Cubs team is, how confident they've been.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, 4 hits, that's it. Crawford down the left field line, that's a base hit. Happ was playing Crawford over there, so he's going to have to stop at first with a single.
All right, how far would you go for a Togo? Brought to you by Togo's Pretzelrama. You want Brandon Crawford defense, you're going to get it. Top of the 8th, you got Albert Almora with a barehanded play. And then at the top of the 10th, a sliding play up the middle to get Addison Russell. And then that's just 2 of a bunch. And he put on an absolute display of Gold Glove defense, and that's our Togo's Pretzelrami.
Here's Pence. Hunter Pence had a nice game last night. And he breaks his bat, flips one to right, and Hayward is there. And he'll put it away. So here's d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud got the at bat last night in the 10th to win the game with a man on third, which was Pence. And he faced that tough Cishak, and Cishak struck him out. So at bat number 3 and a called strike.
When you get called up, especially when you're a guy who's been in the big leagues for a while, like d'Arnaud, and he's been with 5 other teams, the hardest hit to get's the first one. Get going.
There's a foul back, 0-2. It is. Totally agree.
Once you do that, you relax. Until you get that first knock, you grind.
Oh, 2 with Sandoval on deck. Yeah, you see Darno. You see a few more guys doing it with 2 strikes. He chokes up.
Well, I mean, I think it's symbolic of a guy making an adjustment, getting short, getting quicker. Derek Holland keeping that game face on.
Got him, and that'll end the inning. First strikeout for Quintana. 0-0. When Bodie was thrown out trying to steal, and that ended the second. So here's Happ standing in again. And a breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's had as good a command with that breaking ball as he had the fastball.
Pulled on the ground foul right over the manager and the third base coach.
Derek Holland, one of the Ballot brothers, he and Hunter Pence. They did a little advertisement for their teammate Brandon Belt, encouraging fans to vote. If you haven't seen it, it's hysterical. They kind of got all dressed up like professional wrestlers. They had a little banner going back and forth.
Little backdoor, 2-2.
Didn't miss by much.
Well, neither of those two guys are shy. Out of play.
Well, we do wish that you do listen to the Ballot brothers and vote for Brandon Belt. He has certainly been deserving of the honor of being called an all-star this year.
I heard Belt come in while I was driving in. Belt was on KNBR with Tom Tolbert and John London. He said he's watched it. He said, I've watched it 50 times. He said, I laugh hard every time.
It's hysterical.
And he said there's one spot where I laughed the hardest is when they said he's the best looking guy in the team. On the ground to Belt. And Belt says, I got this one.
Well, every Say Hey Tuesday, Giants fans have the chance to become authentic fans of the game. Fans can enter to win online at NBCSportsBayArea.com/GiantsAFOG. The fan who wins gets 2 tickets to the game on Say Hey Tuesday, a Giants prize pack, and will get to be on the broadcast. So the authentic fan of the game tonight is Kimo Antoki, and he's with Elena Antoki. So Kimo and Elena, welcome and congratulations. And vote for Brandon Belt, which I believe they already have.
Here's Caratini. Caratini hitting .265 with 5 runs batted in. Check swing, look out. That shot right by Jose Quintana. Inside corner, 1-2. As close as you are to the field, the stands. The fans are very well protected, correct, with the screens?
Yes, they are. The new screen edition.
The on-deck hitter's closer.
Well, in this ballpark, you better be heads up if you're where Quintana is, because if there's a check swing on a fastball, I mean, it's going to get redirected right to you. Like a 2-timer goal.
So it's 2-2 on the pitch, down and in. Las Diaz with a bucket of balls as he stuffs them in his pocket. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They rub up 12 dozen every day. And they go through about half.
Popped up shallow center field. It's going to be d'Arnaud, who goes a long way to get that. Now, if I'm d'Arnaud, I'm going to have to say something to Gorkys.
Well, I think d'Arnaud just wanted to play.
Say, Gorkys, I'll buy you a 6-pack if you call me off.
Yeah, of Alpha Omega wines.
Here's Quintana. Now these are exciting at bats. I know American League people don't believe that, but they are. He's 0 for 31.
Well, that's not the whole story. He's 0 for 31. And you say, well, how many strikeouts? 15. So he's made contact 16 times. And if you make contact, you're a threat. And by the way, last night, that gentleman right there, Andy Suarez, got his first big league hit. And what did he tell you today?
Exit velocity, 100 miles an hour.
He hung the picture in his locker.
0-2. 1-2.
And when he got the hit, it lit up the bench.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you root for a guy that's got an 0 for 26 going with 18 strikeouts.
Plus you root for a guy who says he can't hit. And that'll end the inning. 4 strikeouts for Holland, and he will hit last night. Pablo Sandoval in the 11th, 0-2 count, base hit, left field, time to send everyone home. Sandoval's 4th career walk-off base hit.
Well, and let the celebration begin. It was just a great night of baseball. Right now, it's time for Lowe's whole team together. An MLB walk-off win leaders. Well, the Giants would be tied with the Braves and the Cardinals in that regard. 7 walk-off victories this year. Brewers, Yankees, Blue Jays, and Mariners, all with 6.
We've talked about this before, Mike. Gone are the days where the pitcher strikes out, the catcher flips on the ball, and the pitcher walks out to the mound.
Not going to happen.
Now, Quintana struck out. You go all the way into the dugout, right? You get rid of your stuff.
Well, I mean, used to be the pitcher was in charge of how long the break was. If that happened, you walked out the mound, you took 6-7 throws. Okay, let's go. And you weren't waiting for a commercial break to come back.
So here's Sandoval.
So guys know now you have a couple minutes. Towel off, catch your breath.
And a strike.
Not that you really lose your breath when you're striking out.
Sandoval's hit last night, won the game, and it got his average to 260. Pokes this one down the right field line. A long run for Hayward. He's good, and it's foul.
Whoa. Hey, Brian Wilson's here.
Well, from behind, there was a time where we might buy that. That's part of the lap, right?
We encourage everybody to still take the greatest lap in San Francisco. Or at least one of them.
I do.
Sandoval got a piece. That's what he does.
A lot of good laps in this city. Sean Dunston, former first-round pick, overall first-round pick by the Chicago Cubs, had a great career as a Cub.
Sandoval takes high.
Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub. Seen a lot of Ernie Banks jerseys here last couple days. A lot of Cub fans here in town.
Yes, they have traveled well. Sandoval, another foul.
Ron Santo, number 10. One of our all-time favorites, and a guy we really miss. We lost Ron a few years ago. His number now retired.
Sandoval will not let that ball reach the catcher's mitt.
He is in the swing mode. All right, how far off the ground? Well, I think he hit it on the bounce.
I think he did. I think he did. And then he took that one for strike 3.
Well, time now for our BioFreeze moment, powered by BioFreeze. Cool the pain. Last night against the Cubs, Andy Suarez, 3 hits allowed, just 1 earned run, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, and he did it in 6 innings. Really impressed the Cubs, and that's our BioFreeze moment. See, 4 of the last 6 starts that Andy Suarez has had, he's allowed 1 run or less.
Yep.
That's how good he's been.
Here's Derek Holland, who's 2 for 30. And he's a switch hitter. And he's acting like he's a little bit more confident at the plate. Baez to Quintana, and that's your typical bouncing ball off the first baseman to the second baseman.
3-4-1. So right now, Derek Holland's going to come back to the dugout, and he's not going to be happy because he had that thing already penciled in the hit column. A perfect flip to Baez, who just makes an easy throw over to Quintana. Yeah, we do that all the time. We practice that.
Here's Gorkis Hernandez, who rolled one back to the pitcher in the first inning. And a call strike. Padres and Dodgers are underway in San Diego, and that's a 0-0 ball game. Rockies have a 2-1 lead at home against the D-backs in the 6th. And that's just a bit high. Breaking ball and a good one, 1-2. Two outs, nobody on. Rockies takes in tight, 2-2.
Trying to crowd him. I mean, he busted his hands pretty consistently in his first at bat. Going right back in there again.
Is that a homemade lid?
I think it is.
It's like it started out as a blanket and ended up as a hat.
I think it's kind of a hat blanket.
Gorkis, little pop up, right field to Hayward, and that'll end the inning. Through 3, it's 0-0.
Bay Area is brought to you by Toyota, designed for the grind that comes through every time. See your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
We have reached the 4th inning. It's a 0-0 ball game. Things are moving along like they did last night. And the hitter is going to be Albert Almora, the leadoff hitter, and he takes a called strike.
Well, both pitchers are attacking the strike zone. They're really putting the pressure on the hitter right now. Light's just now starting to take effect here in this ballpark.
That pop-up is out of play. Got him. It's a good curveball. Check in with Amy G. Amy.
All right, gentlemen, it is time for our Ask Amy G segment. Tonight's question comes from Lisa. Lisa, thanks for tweeting at me. And it's for, Dwayne and Mike, it's for you. I told you they were coming. She says, please ask Kruk and Kai, where would they sit in AT&T Park if they had to pay for seats, club level, view reserve, Coors Light bullpen, or bleachers with the rowdy people? Guys?
Good, man.
What we paid for, ha.
Yeah, let's not answer it now. Ha.
No, well, we actually have we've owned seats in this ballpark. But if I was going to buy them now, I'd buy them third level right behind home plate.
Well, mine would be right next to the right field foul pole in foul territory. Right there. Right where that little guy's sitting.
Good spot.
That way I'd have nobody sitting to my right, and then whoever I wanted to on my left.
those are good seats.
Two and one to Hayward. This is on one hop to Crawford. Two down.
Wow.
Can't believe she dropped a ha on us.
I can't believe she dropped a ha.
Right there. There's the seats, Mike.
There's your two. There's your seats.
Yep.
I mean, you pretty much got all the room in the world right there. I like the behind home plate third deck because, I mean, it's just a great view.
Yeah. Actually, even down the right field line, right in the corner, in the club level.
Well, right where the splash cam is, it's the best view in the house.
Yeah.
There are no bad seats.
There's Baez who takes a strike.
See what you started? There's the view from the high, second or third deck here, right down by the splash cam. It's just such a great view. I mean, from that side where Mike Muldowney, our cameraman, is, you can see the Cove, you can see the Port Walk, you can see the arcade, you can look across, you can see Treasure Island and the Bay Bridge. It's just spectacular.
Hit well to left with a lot behind it. And it's off the top of the wall, which is a break. And Baez will have a double.
Baez thought he had number 18 on the year. I mean, that was loud contact. So the Giants do indeed catch a break. And that ball staying in. Let's take a look at it. Breaking ball, and it's just got a little hang time on it right out there below the belt over the middle. And he gets all of it. And he was shocked. No, he's walking out there doing the pimp walk like he knew he was going out of here.
110 miles an hour.
I think he put a little ding in the padding out there on the left field wall. Smothered that thing.
Contreras struck out in the second. And he takes a strike.
Well, that inside strike to the right-handed hitters has been right there all night long for Derek Holland. Cubs offense ranks first in the National League, 8th batting average wise, but they score more runs than anybody. And that's the most important stat for an offense. How many runs you score? Great 0-2 pitch. Definitely make a hitter think. That's what you want to do when you throw an 0-2 count. Don't make it an easy take. And that last one was not.
Out of play. Came in again.
Well, he's burning his thumbs up right now.
Yes,
That's 94 with cut. Contreras likes to get extended. His power's middle away. think if you're pitching against this Cub team, you have to crowd them. You've got to pitch on that inside corner.
They're going in there again, and this has popped up. McCutcheon's going to have to get there, but it's going to be Darno who puts it away. For the Giants, Belt, McCutcheon, Hundley coming up. Finish on July 10th of 2009. On this date 9 years ago, Jonathan Sanchez struck out Everett Cabrera looking. Brian Runge was the umpire to complete the first Giants no-hitter in 33 years. Sanchez struck out 11, walked none. The only base runner was Chase Headley, who reached on a Juan Uribe error with 1 out in the 8th. 9 years ago. It does not seem like it was that long ago. Of course, a lot has happened since then, and there's all the information that you need, and you can see that when you come to the ballpark. Out on the port walk, here's Belt, McCutcheon, Hundley. And Belt takes low. Belt hit a fly ball to right field. Make that. Belt hit a fly ball to left field. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, we always talk about how this ballpark is a museum. The port walk is fantastic. You just stroll along, just take a look at all the memories in the sidewalk. Look down, you see Matt Cain's perfect game. Jason Schmidt's 16 strikeout game. Jonathan Sanchez no-hitter. There's a bunch of memories out there. There's a bunch of Barry Bonds, a bunch.
Belt with a base hit to left field.
So the Giants get their leadoff hitter on for the first time tonight. First leadoff hitter to get on for either team. Tim Lincecum, 14 strikeouts in 2010 against the Atlanta Braves in the playoffs. What a night that was. Wow.
I think there's a Rob Nen out there too.
300 save.
I think so. Here's McCutcheon. He hit a fly ball to right field. And he takes outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Hundley on deck, and then Crawford.
It's a good pitch. It's one Quintana wanted. Big difference between a 1-1 count and a 2-0 count. Right now, Andrew McCutcheon, because that pitch was called a ball. I mean, he's in the driver's seat in a 2-0 count, and he can let out some shaft here. Let the big dog eat.
And he does not get a fastball. It's 2-1. "22 home runs against the Cubs, active home run leaders. Heads up Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt's got 2 steals on the year. I don't know if that warrants 2 throwovers to first base when you're on. I always thought if you do that, you wake a guy up and all of a sudden now he wants to steal on you.
Ooh, 2-2. Belt with his lead, the pitch. McCutchen hooks one foul.
Tell you, McCutchen's a tough guy to jam. I mean, he's quick middle in.
And now you got a full count.
Quintana staying on that side of the plate with his hard stuff.
See what Belt does. Keep an eye on him.
I want to throw another breaking ball here.
And he walked him.
Nice at bat. So a leadoff knock and then a walk. Keep the line moving.
The pitch a little hard to lay off of. First walk issued by Quintana. So we're going to get a mound visit.
Well, there's the Lefty O'Doul Bridge as you're looking south, and just beyond those buildings is where the new Warriors Arena is going to be, next to parking lot A, down 3rd Street.
What a horrible location for that building.
Oh, man, it's going to be so cool.
Here's the pitch to Hundley. Hundley takes low and in, 1 ball and no strikes. Belt at second, McCutchen at first. Swing, ain't gonna miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good curveball. You're watching Hundley on deck, watching that 2-0 pitch that Quintana threw McCutchen. I think he was looking for that breaking ball in that 1-0 count. Against lefties, hitting .286 with 6 homers.
No swing, quick appeal, 2-1.
Manny Gonzalez, first base umpire, saying no swing. Good call, Manny. You had it, babe.
Manny, you're on
Hung
your
you.
toes.
Hung you, Manny.
And not a pitch at all as Quintana spins around. 3-1.
Yeah, he keeps setting up good counts for hitters. I mean, he's giving up 2-0 counts, now 3-1 counts. And Crawford chalking up on deck. Would love to get up there and keep that line moving.
On the ground and a possible double play ball. And it is. So here's Crawford with Belt at third.
Ball hit right on the button. Addison Russell got to it. Once he got to it, it was going to be all she wrote.
So Crawford, who had a base hit in the second. Swing, going to miss. Way outside, it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Hunter Pence is on deck.
Crawford has had such a good left field approach this year. Really got him going beginning of May, and boy, he just wore that side of the field out, especially against lefties.
You know what, Mike? It may be that he'd rather face Hunter Pence.
Well, you have to respect what Crawford has done. I mean, he comes into this at bat and he's hitting 298. And Hunter Pence, he's starting to get a little more playing time, starting to feel better at the plate, but he still hasn't got quite the feel in the batter's box that Crawford has. You would just think naturally, because Crawford's left-handed, that can kind of would feel more comfortable. But no, I agree with you.
But that last pitch, that's a pretty good pitch to hit.
It was, but I think he was looking for a breaking ball.
I do too. I mean, now you don't know what to look for, and you probably shouldn't. But I'd be surprised if he got a fastball.
Yeah, me too.
Coming from a couple of guys that haven't been in a batter's box in about 30 years.
Now they want a fastball in.
To Russell.
Yeah!
And that'll end the inning. So it started out very nicely for the Giants, and it ends in a 0-0 ball game.
video with hashtag Hats Off for Heroes. For each post, T-Mobile will donate $1 to support veterans.
Only 4 hits in this game. It's 0-0 as Addison Russell steps up. And there's a call strike. Line drive. Hernandez is there to make the catch.
Ball hit right on the button.
Sometimes you'd rather hit a bloop.
That's a feel-good out, and that you're out, but it felt good coming off the bat. Not that you see Addison Russell smile or any other hitter that hits the ball that hard and gets with the little bird left on the rock.
Here's Bodie, who singled in the second.
$13 of 15. That's how good he's been with getting the first pitch strike. I mean, 60 pitches into this now, he is attacking the zone. And where was that, Laz Diaz? Holland was asking it, and Diaz said up. It's a tight zone with him. I mean, he doesn't give you a lot, especially upstairs. You're talking to Holland earlier this year. About the second start, he had a real tough strike zone to work with. And I said, yeah, it was a tight zone. He goes, you know what, though? No excuse. You got to make it work, right?
2-2.
And that really is the mentality of a professional player. I mean, you have to make it work. You say, okay, that was a tight strike zone, but guess what? It was tight for the guy you were pitching against, too. And you mentioned he's in his 10th year at the big league level. I mean, you learned those lessons a long time ago, and he's a pro about everything he does.
Ooh, 2-2. Make it 3-2.
Well, he thought he had him again there. I mean, only because he's had a call to strike about 4 times tonight.
And a base hit. And a big wide turn. And it's a single for Bodie, and here's Happ.
Cubs have 3 hits. Bodie's got 2 of them. But he got 5 strikes, too.
Happ rolled out to Belt in the 3rd inning. Swing. Ain't gonna miss.
Another strike 1.
80. No, make that 65 pitches. 80 was the velocity. That number's too close to the other one.
That's true. I've bid on that a few times. Unbelievable. But that's the inconsistency that drives you crazy, because that pitch has been called a strike. And all of a sudden, you don't get it. But I mean, that's been the reputation of Laz Diaz. I mean, he's a low ball guy. He's tight and it's inconsistent. It can bounce around.
In tight. 2 balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Has to be Darno. He's going to work out on pop-ups tonight.
No, not only that, but look where Ian Happ flipped the bat.
Yeah, what's up with that? And Hundley's looking in the dugout saying, what are you doing?
That did not go unnoticed. Happ obviously upset with the pop-up, but you can't be flipping your bat out in the middle. Watch what he does with this thing. Back flip right here, flip it out in the middle of the infield. That's wrong.
Here's Caratini. I know what Hundley wanted to do.
He wanted
Pick
to
it
go
up
and break it
right over his knee. And if you do that, you're going to start a fight. But I bet he wanted to do it.
Well, you know what he's upset about? It wasn't that far away from his pitcher.
Yeah, of course. No balls and 1 strike.
Okay, one thing. Here's the recoil. He flips it right out there towards Derek Holland, who had his back turned. Disrespectful.
Out of play, 0-2.
Got a man making a play.
Yeah, they got a problem in that relationship.
Yeah, you got to work that out.
One and 2.
As good a curveball as Holland has had tonight, you would think that'd be a pitch that a right-hander could pull. The Giants give the line to Caratini. They're taking away the gap in left center. You can see Hunter Pence in left field. He's way off the line.
And that'll end the inning. Pence, Darno, Sandoval coming up.
Authority of the San Francisco Giants may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Francisco Giants Baseball Club, LLC.
Well, it's your last chance to see the Giants before they head for the All-Star break. It's the Battle of the Bay. It ends Sunday the 15th. And the first 20,000 fans are going to receive a Battle of the Bay snow globe presented by Nestle's Dryers Ice Cream. Giants and A's. Buy directly from the Giants at sfgiants.com. Mario Alioto came in just the other day and said, you know what, a little bit more emphasis on the buy directly. So we're trying.
Hey, Paul and Marker here.
Do you think it should be a rule that at the ballpark you don't have to wear a name tag?
Or a tie.
Or a tie.
Yeah, I think it should be.
And that one guy there is like 0 for 2. Pence with a sharp ground ball, but don't hit it to that guy. 1 out.
Nice play. We need to talk to Rob Manfred, Commissioner of Baseball, and maybe make those suggestions. Leave your ties and name tags at home.
Please. That's a good stroll.
Taking the walk.
John Lester will not pitch in this series. He pitched the day before the Cubs arrived. Here's d'Arnaud, and he fouls it back. d'Arnaud. I think he's got a hit. He does. Leaves the handle of the bat at home plate.
Yeah,
and if you're going to lose a bat, that's how you do it.
And if you're going to have if you're going to throw a bat out in the infield, that's how you do it.
By swinging, right?
Exploded bat. Got his average going. That's a good bat right there.
Right off the end. Good follow through.
Perfect.
That makes a good baseball card when you got that beautiful follow through and you got the handle in your hand.
Yeah, you've got the face protector on your face so nobody can see you.
Here's Sandoval, who struck out in his only other at bat.
Ian Happ flipped the bat out. Needs to stop that.
Sandoval fouls it out of play. Derek Holland is on deck. The hits are even at 3. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike.
He soft stuff away, then he zips you inside. As Diaz, he needs more baseballs. Get low.
And d'Arnaud back.
See, I don't know why a fashion designer never picked up on the style of the umpire. I mean, you got that ball bag that's hanging on the side of his belt there. I mean, I think a fashion designer could make it into a good look.
I think you could throw an ad on it.
Yeah, of course you could. Remember, we went through the era of the fanny pack?
Yeah, the fanny ball bag. Perfect.
Fanny ball bag.
1 ball and 1 strike. Sandoval pokes it foul and out of play. Yeah, you have it. No, I'll take it. No, 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 you have it. And then, no, you have it. Okay. They figured it out. It ended up in the right spot. Except for the brother to the left who's not happy. What happened? I asked first.
I asked first.
Come on, Dad. You're killing me.
Do something, Dad.
Popped him up. Racing in is Almora. 2 outs. Yeah, that's not fair. I just read his lip. That's not fair.
That's what he said.
And the old man's not buying it.
No. Little brother's going. You got one of these?
Yeah, he's going to just play catch with it. And look at A. If you're the larger son, the older one, that'd be a good time to ask for a pizza.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you got one of
Hey,
these?
look at this. Can I hold it? Yeah. No, you have it. You take it. Oh, okay. Thanks. It's a good brother.
Yeah, that is a good little brother.
Holland takes a strike. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Yep, everything's okay back in that family. See?
Yeah, that little baseball will make you happy. Even when you weren't.
Oh, my goodness. It's not fair. Right to the first baseman, Caratini. And that'll end the inning. Team 10 is going to lead things off.
Special day as the Giants hosted their annual fantasy camp for kids. It is a camp for children with special needs, and a bunch of former and current Giants showed up to participate. Andres Torres, Jeremy Affeldt, Jose Alguacil, Tiny Felder, Derek Holland, and Gorkis Hernandez all on hand. With the Giants partnered Challenger Baseball, they ran drills, they played a little baseball, and they had a whole lot of fun. And it is such a great cause, and it is a great day. Dwayne and Mike?
Yes, and that is a great day. There's a chance to move around a little bit, have some fun.
Well, there's always a lot of magic in this ballpark. I mean, it doesn't have to be game time to see the magic.
There's some magic.
That's a happy dad, his daughter. Think it's her first game?
Maybe. Here's Quintana. Quintana struck out in the third. There's a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Quintana said it's not a strike when I'm on the mound.
That's a good question.
It's just like, what's going on here?
And you do think that when you're in the batter's box as a pitcher, hitting.
Two and one.
Still looking for his first hit of the year.
Two and two.
You know you're not a good hitting pitcher when you get 2 take signs. Take 2 strikes before you swing the bat. And that happens.
It ain't right.
Well, that's his best offense right now, not swinging.
Almora on deck. We're in the 6th. And he got him. That's like shooting a free throw, right? You're supposed to make them.
Exactly.
But he has to throw a strike. You're supposed to throw a strike.
But the closer you get to the 3-ball count, and when you get to the 3-ball count, all of a sudden that strike zone can dry up. It could be about as big as a baseball itself.
Here's Almora. Almora is rolled back to the pitcher, and then he struck out in the 4th. And he takes a strike, and it's 0-1.
Holland, a get it and go guy, quick pace. Quintana is slow. Can't say that about Holland. Eighty pitches on the night now. I mean, he has absolutely met the expectation of Bruce Bochy.
One and two.
Good changeup. I mean, his specialty pitches, the curveball and the changeup, have just been really good pitches for him tonight. And I think he set these up because he's established the fastball in on the hands of these right-handed hitters so well.
I think you're correct. Little pop-up. It'll be Crawford. 2 outs. And here's Hayward.
Now batting number 22, Jason Hayward.
Hayward is 0 for 2.
Yeah, he likes the Ballot brothers.
Hayward takes a pitch high, which was a strike to Quintana. Breaks his bat, a little pop-up, and Darno can't get it, and McCutchen grabs it before it rolls away.
Well, with Javier Baez coming up, we're going to take a look at his last at bat where he hit a ball off the wall in the 4th inning. Let's take a look at how hard he hit it. It was hit 110 miles an hour right at the top of the wall. That's our StatCast powered by AWS. He had a hanging curveball and he didn't miss it. And only topspin kept him in the yard.
Pops this one up. This is going to be a long run for McCutchen, but it's going to be out of play. And it's no balls and 1 strike.
Meanwhile, at the Ghirardelli Chocolate Sundae stand. Oh yeah. That's a good one.
So 0-1 to Baez. Hit out to right center field. McCutchen, and that'll end the inning. For the Giants, top of the order coming up, and that'll be Gorkis Hernandez. Series trophy. Local artists along with NBC Sports and the Giants are featuring works dedicated to the fiercest rivalry in the Bay. The Battle of the Bay Art Show, July 13th through the 15th at AT&T Park. You can get your tickets at sfgiants.com. And you can buy them directly.
Hey, you can buy them directly?
So it's Gorkis Hernandez who's going to hit first. Gorkis is 0 for 2. Belt, and then McCutchen. Swing, you're going to miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's throwing that breaking ball a lot in 1-0 counts. It's been a good pitch for him.
Nope, just off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
Gorkis 11 home runs, and he will get after a 3-1 pitch here.
He'll swing for it. And he'll take the walk. That one just really got away from Buchanan.
Well, they set the target on the outside corner. That thing came way inside. That's a big miss. So Brandon Belt uses Weezer as his walk-up song. So Weezer got a hold of that information, and now they're encouraging their friends to vote for Brandon Belt. So, and so do we.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
And Belt takes a strike. No overshift for Belt. That ground ball that he hit right at the shortstop for a hit in the 4th inning has changed the minds of the Cubs. Way outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 to Belt. Good speed at first. Nope, it'll be a throw to first. And another soft toss.
James Norwood, the right-hander, heading down. Cubs getting some activity going in their bullpen.
Belt with a little flare foul down the left field line. So it's 1-2.
Yeah, that was a happy fella.
Oh, it's a little cooler tonight, maybe.
It's definitely a little cooler tonight. I had to jack it up.
Yeah.
I haven't had to do that for about a week. But hey, it's July in San Francisco.
Absolutely. Stephen Duggar's mom and sister and grandmother came up to say hi, and you were telling them about what to expect weather-wise here. I hope they got it.
Well, they didn't really plan properly. So those are lessons that you learn the hard way. But Mike Scardino had some blankets for them, so they were all taken care of.
Here's the 2-2 to Belt. And Belt takes it 3-2.
Those are good curveballs when you're ahead of the count. A 1-2 curveball down in the dirt, or a 2-2 down in the dirt. Both times, Belt spits on him.
Three and 2. Foul at the plate, so we'll do it again. Yeah, so it came up. We obviously had wonderful things to tell him about Stephen. And what did they say? They're from South Carolina?
South Carolina.
Grandma's got 4 blankets on her.
She's figured it out. Oh yeah. Duggar's sister plays softball at Furman University.
Ah. Belt takes strike 3 call. And if you look, it looked like just a nasty pitch.
Fastball on the 3-2 count. I mean, it's perfect location. They set the outside corner target, and that's exactly where it goes. I mean, that is a great 3-2 pitch.
McCutcheon is flied out and he's walked.
With Gorkis Hernandez's speed, normally a gapper here, he could score with 1 out. But he did leave the game a couple days ago with a little tightness in his calf.
I'm thinking that with the count to Belt at 3-2, when he was not going, that has something to do with it.
We always assume a guy's 100%, but I mean, you get this deep into the season, it's rare that anybody's 100%.
There's a strike.
And baseball, because it's pretty much played every day, I mean, you're always going to go out there, something's going to be nagging away at you.
Cuts it right back to where it came from. And that will be a double play. So the leadoff walk does not hurt Quintana. It remains 0-0.
By your local Toyota dealer. Oh, hey, by the way, we have a good old-fashioned pitching duel. It's almost like we say it nightly. Tonight, it's a couple of lefties, Jose Quintana, Derek Holland, going at each other. Just 7 hits in the game, 4 off of Holland, 3 off of Quintana. Holland with 7 strikeouts, Quintana with 3, both at 86 pitches. And what does that say? Well, we're knotted up with no score as we head to the top of the 7th inning, and that's our Toyota game summary, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
It'll be Contreras, Russell, and Bodie.
Well, I'm impressed that Holland's going back out there. I mean, remember, he'd been in the bullpen for a while. I thought 80, 85 pitches tonight, that'd be about what they'd be happy with. Well, I mean, he's not had a lot of stress throws. As you see Sam Dyson heading down to the pen.
High strike to Contreras, and it's 0-1. He struck out and popped out. Rolls it foul.
Holland going to take on the 4, 5, 6 hitters as he nears the 90 pitch level.
Fouls it back. Got a fastball out over the plate. Russell and then Bodie. Cubs with 4 hits in this game, the Giants with 3. One and 2. Down the right field line, foul as it hits the bullpen pitching mound.
And you got a man bringing his glove, making a play. Had a bit. And he picks a young fan out. I love to see that. A true gentleman of the game.
Two and two.
Just missed.
Trying to get that inside corner. Ooh, just got a piece. It stays at 2-2.
Well, fastball into the hands, comes back with a changeup. Really, anything that he's been wanting to do with the ball tonight, Derek Holland's been able to do. But this is the part of the lineup that's so scary because they don't make two-strike adjustments. They're up there trying to break this 0-0 tie.
And he had a rip.
Fouled it straight back, and that tells you one thing. He's on it.
That was one that he might like to have back. And, you know, those swings and location pitches, they do not go unnoticed by the manager and the pitching coach.
Now, he earned the right to go back out here in the 7th inning.
Absolutely. Foul.
Problem with this at bat is that Contreras is using a lot of pitches. Next pitch will be number 10. Now he's about to throw the biggest pitch of the game here in a 3-2 count. Leadoff hitter.
So pitch number 97. Got him.
Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that's 8 strikeouts. He's got no walks on the night. And after the fastball, he comes back, get off speed, and look at the location. Knee high on the outside corner. Changeup, curveball have been so good for him tonight. And he just took on the challenge of the biggest pitch of the night and nailed it.
Here's Addison Russell. Russell takes a strike.
He was not sitting fastball. Guy does that on the first pitch. He's usually going to stay the whole at bat on it, at least until he gets to a 2-strike.
Flips one into right. McCutcheon will try to cut it off. Here's his throw into second, and it's late. So it's a double. And that's going to do it for Holland.
Well, the only reason he's coming out of his ball game is because he's been in the pen and it's the pitch count working against him. But he pitched beautiful baseball tonight, and he will get some kind of an ovation walking off this field. That will be his reward.
And indeed, that's what he's going to get. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and smog experts. We'll be back. up a double to Addison Russell. Sam Dyson comes in. And he's going to face Kyle Schwarber.
So the new pitcher for Bruce Bochy is going to be Sam Dyson. For the 45th time he takes the ball. Take a look at his numbers. Lefties hitting .222. He's actually been better against lefties than righties. He's going to face one right now, Kyle Schwarber.
What's Schwarber done, you ask? 249, 17 home runs, 39 runs batted in. Foul back.
Yeah, he comes off the bench hacking. Lots of power, and he looks to lift.
Just inside. Woo.
Yeah, Sam Dyson. I mean, one thing about coming out of the bullpen, you pretty much know what the strike zone is, because you're watching the game. You'll go up in the clubhouse and watch it for a couple of innings to find out what the zone is, and it's tight tonight. See the balls that he hits to the right side of the infield 82% of the time.
And the 1-1. Way inside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
See the home runs where he's done the damage is pretty much out over the plate. He likes the ball up, but if you drop it down and in, I mean, he can also golf it out as well. And those balls down below the zone, those are off speed pitches. He likes location mistakes up.
In the dirt, Hundley gets to it. The throw is down the left field line, and coming in to score is Addison Russell. So a wild pitch and an error.
I mean, that is so inviting to a catcher. I mean, you see the play in front of you. You've done your job. You've kept it in front of you. It was a difficult ball to block. It skimmed on him. It looked like he may have just lost a little bit of footing that caused the errant throw. Now the footing was good. He just pulled it behind Sandoval, and Sandoval could not come back across and glove it. So an error, the Cubs capitalize.
So Schwarber's aboard. And here's Happ. Happ is 0 for 2.
Schwarber's got 3 steals. Dyson's very deliberate.
Down low. One ball and no strikes. Down the left field line, that's going to be foul. Yeah, earlier this is what happened. He flipped it, and I'm quite sure he didn't mean to flip it in that direction.
Well,
So
he went up there. I'm sure he apologized for it. So Hundley said, all right, I'll pass that message on.
Two balls and a strike.
So if you do something disrespectful, get up there the next time, apologize, and move on. I mean, the one thing that it constantly reminds you, you're playing against the same guys up here. You're going to play years against the same guys, and you have to do it in a respectful way. Everybody grinds. Everybody's upset about popping up. It's just part of the game, but respect your opponent. And if you make a mistake, apologize. And he did.
Runner goes. Hundley gets rid of it. And they got him. Threw it right on the money.
I think that's 4 in a row. The last 4 guys have tried to attempt to steal off of Hundley, and he's gunned them out. I mean, the jump was huge. Talked about how slow and deliberate Dyson is, but look at the accuracy of the throw. I mean, all Crawford has to do is catch the ball. Cubs will not contest it. They got him. Beautiful throw.
Here's the 3-1, and it's high, so Dyson has walked 2 here in the 7th inning.
How big is that stolen base getting denied now?
Wow. Here's Caratini. He's popped out and he's struck out.
Now Happ, another good candidate to steal. Got good speed. He's got 4 bags stolen on the year. He's been thrown out once. I think the Cubs' mentality is that they're going to go on Dyson because of how slow he is out of the stretch.
Driven to right, over the head of McCutcheon, and off to Bricks, and it bounces right back to him. They're going to wave him in. Belt's got it. His throw home is past Hundley. And coming in to score is Happ, all the way from first. And it's 2-0.
Well, 2 outs, you know that Happ's going to get a good jump. He's got good speed, as we talked about. Now with this ball coming back to McCutcheon, that they would have a chance to hold him at third. Happ getting the green light. And will throw wide, and he scores easily. Brian Butterfield, third base coach, giving him the green light. Good call.
Here's La Stella is the pinch hitter. And it's low. 1 ball and no strikes. Low, 2-0. On the ground to Crawford, and Crawford will make the play, and that'll end the inning. So damage done. 2 runs for the Cubs. Hundley's going to lead things off.
Airlines. Low fares, no hidden fees. That's transparency. By Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com. By Xfinity. X1 will change the way you experience TV. And by Kelly Moore Paints. Go where the pros go. Kelly Moore, the painter's paint store.
2-0 Cubs here in the 7th. Cubs have a new pitcher when it's time for a change. Think speedy. Oil change and auto service. Your trusted oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
So Carl Edwards, one of the setup men for the Cubs, coming in now. 2-1 on the year with a 2.81 ERA. 41 strikeouts in 25 2/3, and just 18 hits allowed in 25 innings. If it's a hard thrower, you're going to see mid-90s stuff with a good breaking ball.
Happ goes to third. Schwarber goes out to left. Hundley takes a strike. Hundley's 0 for 2.
And there's the curveball we're talking about. That's a good one. But basically a 2-pitch guy.
Hundley, no swing. That's a call that umpires have to make right away. And let the runner know if, or let the hitter know if he needs to run or not. And the umpires did. Got him. Healthy fastball, 1 out. And here's Crawford.
Well, he introduced the fastball in the first pitch, and he kind of breaking balled him and basically set that fastball up with the breaking balls.
Crawford had a base hit in the 2nd. Here he takes high. Trying to get down for Hunter Pence. 1 strike.
That's a great 1-0 curveball right there. And the size of that break, I mean, that's not that easy of a pitch to control. A lot of guys would not trust it in a 1-0 count.
1-2.
Right back with it again.
Got him.
Just a steady diet. You got a good snapper going like that. Just keep throwing it up there.
So here's Pence.
See, straight over the top from a high 3/4 release. That's a good curveball.
Pence has popped out, and then Baez made a nice play going to his left on a ground ball. No balls and 1 strike. Well, if the Giants keep wailing and missing, he's going to keep throwing it.
I mean, the thing about that curveball, it's just a big break. I mean, they're thinking they're going to get something about 4 to 6 inches above the knee. And when they commit to it, I mean, it's down there almost to the dirt. That's a big breaking ball. And right now, it's a magic pitch. I mean, it's the easiest thing in the world for a hitting coach to go, hey, make him get that ball up. Well,
yeah,
not that easy. And he's also a guy that can pitch effectively high with the fastball because of that curveball. Like that.
One and 2. And that'll end the inning. So Edwards strikes out the side in the 7th. We'll head to the 8th. It's 2-0 Cubs.
By Redwood Credit Union. Redwood Credit Union offers full-service banking for all that you love. Federally insured by NCUA.
Here it's a 2-0 lead for the Cubs. The top of the order, Albert Almora is going to hit first. Again, Sam Dyson. And a first pitch foul right below us. No balls and 1 strike.
Yep, look who got it.
Oh, good. Here's the 0-1. And a pop-up that Belt will give chase, but it's going to be out of play. I don't know who's happier, Mike.
Daughter or dad? Or grandpa?
Grandpa, maybe. Took his granddaughter to the game. She gets a ball.
Yeah, I think he's pretty
It's
psyched.
magical.
But should be the one taking it to bed tonight.
So 1-2 to Almora. And he just got a piece.
My glove when I was a kid, that was my bed mate. Every night. Those are good smiles right there.
Hey, Padres beat the Dodgers tonight.
On you, Padres.
Arizona beat the Rockies tonight. That kid Eric Lauer pitched a great game for the Padres. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Got him. Amy G is here. What's up, Amy?
Well, as you guys know, Brandon Belt, a final vote candidate. Currently, gentlemen, he's in 2nd place, but we can change that. If everybody gets on the same page as this Giants fan, Brandon Belt's going to D.C. Check out Panda Harvey's tweet at 6:06 this morning. Dwayne, I know you were up. I was not. They say, I never went to sleep last night. Much coffee. Voting Brandon Belt all night long. Hashtag Belt the ballot. I believe in you, baby giraffe. You are an all-star. Woot! Great use of the emoji. sfgiants.com/vote. Voting is unlimited. It ends tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Get going.
So Amy does sound noises now for emojis?
Woot! That's a good woot.
Woot!
She was speaking emoji to me. I was impressed. I was trying to figure that all out. Let's go with A to the G.
Here's Hayward, who's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 2. Hit well to right. This is out into Triple's alley. McCutcheon, however, has got room, and he puts it away.
And Jason Hayward just got AT&T'd. Off the crack of the bat, I'm thinking they had a chance to go out. And in the end, it didn't even hardly get halfway into the warning track. It's a little lazy breaking ball out over the plate. He backspins this. It's where you get your carry. And all about here, it hits a wall of wind and can of corn.
Here's Baez, who's 1 for 3. And a foul. No balls and 1 strike. Giants with only 3 hits in this game. They still have 6 more outs. Oh, and 2.
Tight little breaking ball. Guy swings it once. Throw it out there again.
See Shaq, the right hand. He did. And that'll end the inning. Darnell is going to lead things off.
It's going to take on the Oakland A's. Celebrate Flashback Friday by purchasing a special event ticket to Friday, July 13th, and receive a retro Battle of the Bay t-shirt. For tickets or more info, go to sfgiants.com/special events.
New pitcher, 2-0. Cubs. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Your trusted oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
Justin Wilson, the new pitcher now for the Cubs. 39th time that he has come in. 51 strikeouts in 36 innings. That's good stuff. It's low to mid 90s with the fastball, curveball, slider. But he's a strikeout specialist.
And Darno takes the ball. Giants need a couple of base runners, a bloop and a blast. However you put it, they need to get some people on base.
It all starts with a leadoff hitter getting on.
That always seems to change the attitude of an inning. There's a strike. Darno hit one off the end of the bat. Picked up a base hit in the 5th. Day game tomorrow. One and 2. See Buster's walking around.
Meanwhile, out in the Alaska Airlines loft,
Neither of them have lost their name tag or a tie.
no. Friends for life, I'm telling you. Either that or on the campaign trail, one of the two. Having fun out there. Good night for baseball.
Two and 2. Foul back, so we'll do it again. I mentioned tomorrow it'll be Johnny Cueto against Mike Montgomery. Montgomery's a left-hander.
Yeah, he shakes his head after it hurt.
Two balls, two strikes. And on the ground to Addison Russell for out number one.
Wilson Contreras has taken a couple on the mask tonight, but watch what he does after he gets hit. I mean, he gets up shaking his head like he's in a boxing match, and he's just not going to let that affect him. No, I'm fine. Can't hurt me. Catchers are they are tough. They're a tough bunch. And it's like getting punched when you take a foul ball on the mask.
Here's Slater with Buster Posey on deck. And Slater takes low. One ball and no strikes. Tomorrow's a day game if you're coming out. 12:45. And we'll have the game for you. Slater fouls it back. One ball and one strike. Day off on Thursday. And a much needed day off for all of us. And then the A's on Friday. Out of play, 1-2, and who's playing better than they are?
Well, it ought to be a spirited 6 games. The last 3 of the first half, the first 3 of the second half.
What do you figure? 2 fights, 3 maybe?
Well, anytime you play 6 in a row
within the
somebody.
broadcasters, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But Houston won that game in a very weird way tonight.
Weird way, and they had a 4-0 lead in the 9th. The 1-2 to Slater. Got him. And here's Buster Posey. So Buster's coming up. Buster's coming out of bed swinging. It's no balls and 1 strike. On deck, Gorkis Hernandez. Low. When was the last time you took a swing at Ray?
Well,
about 15 years ago, maybe. I could tell you the last time I took a swing at my brother.
Yeah. When was that?
Well, when he was about 5.
Yeah. I'm sure he has not forgotten that.
Yeah. 1 ball and 1 strike. Buster cannot hold up. 1-2. A 2-0 lead. Cubs are trying to see if that can hold up. We're in the 8th. And Buster pokes it foul.
95, knee high outside corner. Good one to fight off.
The way it sounded from Bruce Bochy that Buster would catch Johnny Cueto tomorrow. Wraps this one to left, but it's right at Schwarber, and that'll end the inning. 9th inning coming up. continues, honoring members of the '89 World Series team. On Sunday, Q&A panel presented by Hilton will feature Will Clark, Matt Williams, Kevin Mitchell, Kenny Malinalo, Brett Butler, and Dave Trevecki. And that is going to be a special event package. And with that, you're going to get a Battle of the Bay t-shirt and a print signed by select alumni and complimentary food and beverage. sfgiants.com/special events. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
So Ray Black going to make his second appearance at the big league level. This is what he did in the minor leagues. 58 strikeouts and 31 2/3. Hard thrower. He with just 14 hits in AA and AAA. He has earned the right to be here. You'll see 100-mile-an-hour fastballs, really high 90s consistently, 100-mile-an-hours. He's got a curveball and a slider. A little bit different tonight. He's got his mom and dad here. They flew in, and his wife Paris. They're all here.
Swinging a foul straight back. The problem with Mr. Black on Sunday was he came in and he just could not get ahead of anybody.
Well, he was talking about it today in the clubhouse. He said the adrenaline was uncontrollable. Understandably.
This is going to be over by the Cubs dugout and over the dugout. Hanson's now at third for Sandoval. There's the owner. It's 1-2 to Wilson Contreras. He got him.
Good curveball. He's still looking for the 100-mile-an-hour fastball. He saw one in 4 pitches. He takes a hard walk back to the dugout. That's a good hook right there.
Well, which leads me to believe that all the strikeouts he got in Sacramento weren't always on the fastball.
No, not looking at that curveball. That was a good one.
Here's Russell.
And that'll do wonders to calm Ray Black down. And where was that? You just don't get many belt high strikes ever from Laz Diaz. Even though you think he should do.
I don't know, Mike. Looks like he's taking a little off.
Yeah, that was just a get it in 98. I mean, that tells you about a guy's natural fastball, just as to how hard he has to try to put velocity on it.
In the wintertime, he was going to hang it up. I'm done.
Well, I mean, he had some tough injuries.
Yeah.
And Tommy John, his senior year in high school. Then he gets drafted. Before he even throws a pitch, he tears his labrum in his shoulder. Then he has some guy break into the house, and he winds up breaking his hand. Just weird stuff.
Who would want to break into that guy's house? I hope it was a bigger guy than this guy. I was bummed today. I looked at Black. I said, "Could you take him?" Bum looked at me like, "That's the dumbest thing you could ever ask." Got him.
99'd him. And that just impressed Addison Russell. And he set that fastball up with the breaking ball. And some of them that weren't even throwing to Addison Russell, they were the ones throwing to Contreras. Here, 99 outside corner. See you later. Now, this is what they saw in Sacramento, and they were talking about this kid when he got called up, that the Giants were going to like what they see.
The first pitch to Schwarber is a breaking ball for a ball. So that'd be a pretty good matchup.
Well, you got power on power right here. And Schwarber is a good fastball hitter. 17 home runs on the year. He doesn't get cheated.
Both are taking a walk.
You got a guy throwing at 99. You got a guy swinging at 99. It's macho baseball right there.
Not by much. It's 3-1.
Well, I think Ray Black's thinking that. That's a strike in the PCL.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Usually is a strike here in the NL. Not tonight. But when you have to absolutely come in and challenge with a fastball, it's nice to have 98 behind it.
Crawford. Side retired. Well, here you go. Ninth inning, top of the order coming up. It's 2-0. Cubs. It'll be the Giants and the Cubs. We'll have pregame live at 11:30. We'll have the game for you at 12:30 right here on NBC Sports Bay Area. It's also streaming live on the NBC Sports app. So, Joe Madden brings in a new pitcher, and it's Steve Cishek, who we saw last night.
Cishek, side armor, 43rd time that he's come in. The thing about Cishek, I mean, he's got 45 strikeouts in 40 innings and just allowed 26 hits. He's not your normal side armor. I mean, he's got really good velocity stuff. And he's got a good hard slider and a changeup. League hitting 183 against him.
And oh, by the way, he got the loss last night. And a strike, and it's 0-1. Zobrist is now in left. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a foul held on by Contreras.
So Gorky's having a word with himself.
They got a battle.
Leadoff hitter getting on would do wonders, firing up that Giants dugout.
Way outside.
And there's the big frisbee.
Cishak last night went 1 inning, allowed 3 hits, an earned run, and he had 2 strikeouts. He did not give up the hit to Sandoval. That was Stroke. On one hop to Baez, 1 out. And here's Belt. Vote for Brandon Belt. sfgiants.com/vote.
Voting ends tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time.
Belt with a swing and a miss. Giants need a base runner. 1 and 2.
2 good breaking balls. I mean, it's a quick little biter.
And he gets a high fastball. 2 and 2.
McCunley getting ready.
Oh, 3 and 2.
You know what's amazing about the eye of Brandon Belt? I mean, it really doesn't matter what release you give him. Sidearm, over the top, 3/4, low 3/4, left-handed, right-handed. He's got a good eye.
He knows the strike zone better than umpires do. He lifts this one, however, to left. Zobrist will put it away. And now it'll be up to McCutchen to see if he can get on base for Hundley. McCutchen tonight is 0 for 2. And he takes low and away. Off the line at first is Caratini, and it's 2-0. All right. There's Hundley. Driven to left, but it's right at Zobrist, and that's the ball game. So game 2 in this 3-game series, it goes to the Chicago Cubs in another well-pitched game. Giants made a couple of mistakes in the 7th inning, and they just didn't hit tonight.
Well, it was an error that kind of led the way to the Giants' victory last night. Tonight it was the Giants' error that led the way to a victory for the Cubs. But you really can't take away from what Derek Holland did tonight. I mean, he was fantastic. If he called out of the bullpen to make a start, and it's just unfortunate that they just couldn't find a way to support him offensively. So the series is even. Stay tuned for tomorrow.
Tomorrow should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Final score here at AT&T Park on this Tuesday night. It's the Cubs 2 and the Giants nothing. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for Giants Postgame Live presented by Toyota, and that starts right now.